is the head digit. And all the boys in the newsroom gotta run and bet. Get the widow on.
Where have you been? We're right back here at 9:21 on this 27th day of January. The full studio. Why is that? Well, because we got the Alton Athletic Association talking music trivia, but we figured, why just talk music trivia? We can talk about how great the girls' basketball team is. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to talk about the season here in just a few seconds, but I do want to highlight that Music Trivia and Alton Athletic Association, what you guys do, Madeline and Amy, to provide so much for our student athletes and really get the community invested in this is awesome. Take us through this really fun music trivia, because I've read this story and I just go, man, I really want to do this.
I'll let Amy kind of speak on what it's about.
Okay, so it's not like your mama's trivia. It's very upbeat. Every category is music. We have 10 rounds. We have 40 tables. We normally sell out. We've got one left right now.
Really? You guys just had 8 left, like, what, 2 or 3 days?
I'm telling you, after
Work
last
us out.
year, I think it was so much fun that people were eager to participate again. I mean, it was definitely a good time.
Yeah, no, last year we had a couple radio personalities that came and made an appearance and did a round. This year we have something special planned involving some radio personalities. So
There you go.
it's always fun.
That is really cool. And I like it because it's not just the traditional run-of-the-mill fundraisers that we're kind of all used to seeing. It's, something different and unique. And I love the music aspect of this. Now, I got to ask you, people are going, I don't know very many country music songs.
Oh, well, you and me both.
Everyone's going to have their strong category.
Exactly. But we try to vary everything. We try to include all genres of music. So that nobody feels like they can't answer anything.
And now, for people at home that don't know, what do these funds go towards?
So our funds go to supporting our amazing athletic teams, like some of the girls you see with
Absolutely.
us today, our amazing basketball players sitting over here. Really, it helps fund things like if they need to take a trip to go play somewhere, maybe we help with funding for their stay or their gas or their food. Sometimes it's even like equipment or exercise equipment that they want to add. I mean, really, it's a wide variety of requests that we get from our teams just to make them as successful as they can possibly be.
So I got to get this out of the way because I just keep thinking about it. The other day I was talking about music trivia and how, honestly, in terms of, fundraising and trivia nights, this is a very, kind of a cheap deal, but you're getting so much out of it.
You
However,
definitely are.
I don't do math. So let me rephrase this. After talking to Amy Lombardi, it's $25
Yes.
basically a
Yes,
person.
we're practically giving it away.
Well,
$200 for a table of 8.
I decided to do the math and got 40. I don't know how I did that. Are you guys good at math? So take us through this. So one last time, are you guys looking for sponsors too and fundraisers?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, really, at the end of the day, all of our tables are filled, but, sponsorships definitely help. They help pay for, the venue and providing it, and all that extra money definitely goes to the team. So directly. We are always looking for sponsors, definitely for this event. We need some sponsors. We're even looking for auction items.
We have a silent auction that goes on during the whole evening. So
Yep, and I mean, we've got some amazing things so far,
Yeah.
but we are still definitely looking for some fun things that we can auction off, and it makes it fun for the people who attend too, and it's definitely a way to promote your business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you sponsor it, then we give signage and, we acknowledge our sponsors and everyone that's there, and it's very well attended. Obviously, we have one table left. All those people know who has given and who's supporting our association, and
Well, yeah, and to me, it's like, why not just support it? Just to be, being a business owner, I think in the community, it falls on us and the community leaders to kind of support our local athletic programs.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'm double dipping. I have a small business, so I definitely feel like I try to at least help sponsor to some form of everything that we do anyways, even though I'm involved. I just think it's important. My daughter's an athlete too, but I really just think we have a really strong athletic program. And the kids are amazing. And I couldn't think of anywhere else that I would rather give money to than back into our community to our students.
And what I think is cool, and I'm not picking on any of the other former Alton Athletic Association folks, but it seems like with this group that you guys have, it's so tight-knit, and you're really, pulling out all the stops to make sure you're highlighting all athletes too, and just like bringing the girls in today to kind of highlight them some more. We'll get to that in just a second. And, you know, to me, that's what's most important about what you guys do. I mean, we can all do trivia nights and things like that, but your guys' involvement and investment into our athletic programs here is really cool.
And we wouldn't do it if it wasn't important.
Yes, and I think we're blessed because we all really like each other. We all hang out outside of the athletic association too, and we brainstorm. And I think we're a lot of fun people, and we are idealists that have a lot of great ideas, and we're just trying to have fun with it. And
we're always looking for new members.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
meet every second Wednesday of the month at the Alton High School Library.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're looking for something, a way to meet new people and stuff, this
Come
is
work concessions with us. And
You guys
sell some
have
spirit
fun.
wear.
No matter what you're doing, you guys are
we
having
do.
fun doing it.
I feel like we're fun. Amy, do you think we're fun?
I think we're fun. Yeah.
I think we're fun.
I think they're fun.
What do you think every time?
Now, we'll circle back to music trivia, but I got to ask you, how'd you do it? I was a student athlete, and I've never gotten to leave school. You must be pretty good. So take us through this. I mean, you guys have had an incredible season, and introduce yourselves for us one more time for our listening audience, just in case they aren't too familiar yet. We'll get them familiar.
Start with the youngest first.
Youngest.
Youngest, yeah.
Kiyoko Proctor.
All right, I'm
Kiyoko.
Alyssa Lewis.
Laila Blakeney.
Awesome. And are all of you guys underclassmen, seniors?
I'm a senior.
Awesome. And now there's not very many seniors on your guys' team. Now, how does it feel being the old hat in all of this right now?
It feels pretty good having everybody looking up to me.
And I got to ask you, you know, so many times, you know, especially my senior year and I'm, you know, playing, you see the team kind of develop before your eyes. How has it been kind of watching this happen? I mean, from start to finish, now we're at the point where, you know, you guys have a really strong chance of, you know, taking a state title home.
It's pretty emotional because obviously it's a bittersweet moment. Hopefully, obviously, we want to go all the way, and I feel like we can. But like I said, it's bittersweet because I don't want to leave.
I couldn't even imagine. It's like the fun's just getting started. Where are we, you know? And what I think is so impressive about the team and what you guys do is you're pulling the community together. And, you know, not to, you know, state the obvious, but it seems like our athletic event turnout was really down from years past. And it seems like watching the games this winter, you guys have really given us a reason
We're packing the gym
You
again.
are.
Yeah.
Last night we had a lot of fans. There was a lot of
And
red
they
in the
went a
crowd.
long way.
Yeah,
they
did.
Just to see
Yeah.
them.
People
It was
are
really
coming
incredible.
out from everywhere.
And, you know, if you could, what do you have to say to that for the fans kind of driving those roads to meet you and watch you play?
We appreciate it. I would say it's definitely, I've never been a part of anything like that. You know, even though the gyms be really hot, you know, I love it. Like, it's an incredible thing to be a part of. It reminded me of the Edwardsville game. That was one of the most
that was awesome.
memorable game. I heard we pulled in about $4,000 coming in.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
It was crazy. Like, I love that, you know. It was
think-
very hot, though. Like, I love that they love being
Step the
hot.
temperature up.
So what we're saying is all fans need to bring like one of those portable mini fans just to
Please do, because we are burning up, and I know, you know, and they dress in black too. Jesus, like, oh my gosh.
I love this. Well, and too, I mean, maybe it's because you guys are just heating the court up too. I mean, you're scoring all these
Yeah,
points.
they are.
Yeah.
Fire.
No, I mean, watching just you guys play against East St. Louis, that was incredible to watch. You're up 30 points at one point in time.
It's incredible.
What I love is that you guys really always seem to be focused, no matter if you're up 30 points or you're up 3 points. You know, what does Coach Desiree, you know, Howard say?
Sorry.
say with this? I mean, she holds you guys to a standard, and I think it's something that we all need to kind of follow along with and maybe take for our own lives too, because results are showing.
Perfection.
Yeah.
I would say we strive for perfection, even in practice. You know, it's nothing that we don't hope for, and it's nothing that we don't expect. What about you?
And
Run a lot.
You run a lot.
We ran after the Eastside game.
Did you? Uh-oh.
We did however many points they had over 30, which was they had 32. We had to do a couple down and backs. I think we did something called a gut buster.
We had 15 turnovers, so we had to run for those too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, and see, that's what I think is important too, because a result's a good result. We can always find those, but you guys are holding yourselves accountable on everything that you need to improve on. And, you know, you got a couple of games left here. You're getting ready to make that march to bring home that state trophy. How are you guys feeling ahead of the rest of the season?
Oh, we're pretty confident.
You are? You should be.
We're hungry.
Oh, for
they're
sure.
extremely disciplined. I have
They
to say,
are,
my daughter
yeah.
plays JV, and I get the honor of really watching them and seeing some of their practices and just watching a lot of their games. And I don't think I have seen some younger athletes their age that really put the effort in and put the time in. And to be honest, just as an outsider looking in, it's definitely an honor for this community to have these athletes coming up at Alton High. So, I mean, I think it's just been a great.
No, and I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I always make the joke because I've kind of started to live, vicariously through the girls basketball team
absolutely.
because I
could
couldn't
you
win a
not?
playoff game to save my life. Okay, like at all. And I'm honest.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, you move on. But it's so cool to see a team that see the team that's like disciplined like you guys. It's really hyper focused on achieving that task. I mean, it's so fun to follow that journey. Now I got to ask you, because of how intense it seems like on the court, because you guys are so focused, is practice the same way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kiyoko?
Yeah.
Her face says it all.
Yes,
Definitely
our
the tenacity
practice-
and the determination, and they put that fight in all through.
Yes, I
think,
just
the
really
whole
wish you
season.
guys could just to see the practices because it wouldn't be a surprise. We were like, these practices? Oh, we're gonna show it in games.
Yep.
As much as we go through in practices and game preparation, like we expected this to happen,
Well, and what I think is really impressive about it all is you guys are managing your academics too, on top of being hyper competitive. I mean, this is when you're playing in a sports season, it's still tough to be a student athlete, but when you're winning and focusing on really that next step, that's got to be a challenge too. How are you guys kind of managing that? Has it been easy with Coach to keep those grades up?
She's a smart one. These two are the real smart ones here.
Y'all
I
have
just-
really good grades.
Oh yeah,
Otherwise
we
they
all
couldn't
got
have
really
come
good
today.
grades,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
Yeah.
I think our team GPA average is over at 3.1 or 2. So
That's-
that's pretty good.
That to me is what's most impressive because if you can maintain that and stay, hyper focused on this marathon season, I didn't realize you guys played so many games.
it's a long season, man. It's
Do you know how many games you have in a season, or how
30,
It was
31?
like 30 something.
Wow.
It's about 31. And,
That's a lot.
since we are going to go to state and win, it's
be
going to go
more.
all the way until March.
Yeah.
I
So
love it. I love the confidence.
They're not slowing down.
No.
nowhere near.
And Amy, with your time even within the school district and watching teams of the past, how has it been to kind of see this team? I mean, this is something different for the school district.
This is so exciting because, as you know, because you went to school with my oldest, it's been a long time since I think football was big when you and Colin were in
Yeah.
high school, and we made first, second round of playoffs for a couple years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a long time since boys, girls, anybody,
Has done this
You know?
well and brought this much excitement.
So
and
cool.
I think overall our entire sports program is turning around. You've got golfers that are going to
Yeah.
state. You've got bowlers that are there today.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It's the-
and it's really so proud. It makes you feel really good about your community. And
And also, I just think it might have something to do with those banners.
Well, and how is that for you? Because I wanted to ask you guys during our Zoom interview about, how you guys feel seeing those. I mean, is
yeah,
that...
Kiyoko's on there. Are you on there?
Yes.
Yes, good. All three.
for a second. That's why we should have scripted this one, but we didn't. So how is it, I mean, to see those, what was the feeling kind of the first time you're seeing yourself on, because I'll just throw this out there. Nick Funk, who was our coach senior year, I don't know who he worked with, but you guys had made these really awesome banners for the seniors, and seeing those were
Senior
like,
night.
you're kind of wiping the shoulder a little
Yeah.
bit, feeling good. Did you guys kind of feel that seeing your own?
Yeah, we look good.
Yeah, we got a good looking team. On and off the court, I'm like, oh yes, I just feel good walking by, running by.
That's fantastic. And, we have a couple minutes, about 5 minutes, so let's do what we can to, make sure that we do highlight that Alton Athletic Association is...
We have a website. AltonAthleticAssociation.org.
I love it. There you go.
Yeah.
Alton
Yeah.
Athletic is...
So if you want to go on and make a donation for trivia night or make a donation for our upcoming golf tournament in May, we would certainly take those. You can pay online. You can contact
Yeah.
us. And
I think we have some awesome spirit wear getting ready to go on
yes,
there
we're going to have
too.
a store online soon.
Yeah.
Right now we sell during basketball games.
And believe it or not, Amy over here has been pretty creative with some of our athleisure wear.
You are. You guys are
Athleisure,
great with it. Seriously. It all started with the peck and scratch shirts. Whenever,
did.
I'm telling you.
It did.
That's still
Yeah.
my favorite. That's my
Yeah.
Brought it
absolute...
back this year,
We
actually.
brought it back.
The moment I saw it put the biggest smile on my
Yeah.
face. And it's just so cool to see. So for information like that, is the website the best way to kind of start?
And our Facebook
Yes.
page, too.
Our Facebook page,
Which
yes.
is Alton Athletic Association 2022. Probably need to change it to 23 since it's a new year.
I'm not going to lie, it threw me off for a second.
But, that's where you can stay the most up to date. And we even highlight, our athletes on there, all the latest news stories, who's going to state, who's doing what, where you can find our merchandise. A lot of that's on there too. So definitely both places are good places to look how you can support us. But at the end of the day, we are definitely looking for people to come out, join our association. We are a lot of fun. We do a lot of really fun things. And if you have an athlete or a student or a grandkid and you want to help out, definitely reach out to us. We would love to have you.
Well, and what I love about it too is it's not just, to me, I think sometimes when people hear like committees or associations, it's just uptight and really, you guys are the most fun group, and it's going to grow. I really think the next year this keeps going, you guys are going to have like 50 people.
We're definitely a very laid back group. I mean, I think we're very welcoming. We just have fun. We really, I think at the end of the day, we all are people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We love
Right.
people. So, and we love our community, and we just we just enjoy it.
And, I got to ask now, because you brought up a great segue, who's the most people person on your team? Because it seems you guys are hyper-focused on the court. There isn't much people-pleasing going on when you're winning.
She's the charmer.
The charmer.
Yeah.
There you go. You
know.
got to go up to the officials sometimes and just talk to them before the game, right?
And and then one thing is, if you come out to the games, and if you haven't been out to one yet, I definitely think you should absolutely come out and check them out. But they all have their own personalities, and it shows through on the court and their little dances beforehand.
Yes.
What they
we
do
take
when they
pride
get
in
their
it,
big 3-pointers, they all got their own little dances and whatnot. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, next home game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very true.
Well, and too, I want to point out that even before you guys were still starting off winning, but even before it seems like the whole town was kind of riled up about this. You guys kept the same mentality the entire time. It wasn't like, oh, we won a few games, let's get cocky. The moment your guys' preseason started is how you guys are on the court now, and that's what's so cool to really see is there's no ego about you guys. You just want to win.
Nowhere near, and we follow the point guard here.
Yeah.
She's so just composed, and it keeps me in line.
I'm telling you.
I mean, she looks tiny, but she's fast. She can
Tiny, real
move.
fast.
She can jump. I mean,
I wouldn't go
she can do a
one-on-one
lot.
with her. I like my legs to be the way they are.
Well, see, I would, but my ankle would be on Broadway, and we don't have time for that.
Yeah, it'll be up there hanging with the banners. So hey.
So before we let you guys go, what's been the best part of the season? Has it been winning the games? Has it been the practices, the team bonding, the community sport? What's it been?
Take the practices out.
I mean, you really think you can put everything together?
Yeah.
Really, it's been pretty much everything, the whole experience.
Yes, it's a vibe. Like, we're family. At the end of the day, we actually really like each other.
Yeah.
Like, we actually do. We hang out, like they were saying, we hang out outside of basketball. We hang out outside of school. We have a good time with each other. We take pride in all of our different personalities, so it's all good. I think that's the best part, is the family aspect of it.
And if you have one message to anyone that's been living under a rock and hasn't been out to watch you guys play, what is it?
What are you doing?
Where are you at?
Like, I know you guys have, jobs and stuff, but like, come on.
Right.
Like, go to the Thursday game so you can wake up and feel good on Friday. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
I love it. And girls, seriously, the best of luck as your season, progresses and you bring home that state trophy. I'm not saying, I'm not going to jinx it, but I'm saying that whenever you do bring it home, please bring it to this studio so we can showcase it again.
Yeah.
we're all taking pictures with it, ain't that
That's right.
Ah.
That is right. And Madeline, Amy, one last time, for more information on Alton Athletic Association and ways we can get involved for the music trivia or any other fundraisers, what's the best way to reach you?
Facebook.
And our website.
Yep, Alton Athletic Association 2022. Or you can come and stop by our meetings, which is the second Wednesday of every month in the high school library at 7 o'clock.
And all that is on our website, altonathleticiassociation.org.
Yep.
Organization, passion, pride, and a bunch of really good athletic teams to propel you guys to the next Alton Athletic Association event. That's music trivia coming up in February. I think I'm going to be there. That sounds
Yeah.
super fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
And we'll have to have you guys back on to get ahead of the golf tournament too, because that's a staple event in the community. Girls,
Absolutely.
thank you so much for your time and hanging out. And I hate that you had to take out, your school day to come here, but and a special thank you to the athletic director and Alton Schools for making sure this was possible, because it's not really easy to make this happen, and you guys really appreciate all the work you did to make
Thanks
this.
for supporting us. It means a lot to us, and we're just thankful to have a place that we can come and talk about all the things that we're doing. So we definitely appreciate it.
And you're welcome back to any time, because I love talking about especially the Alton Athletica program, but any program for schools around here. We got to highlight our student athletes. At 9:41 on this 27th day of January, we'll take a quick break, come back, wrap up the 9 o'clock hour right here in the heart of the Riverbend.